Hey guys, just wanted to give you a little update of what's been going on in July on our little farm. It's been busy. Hey there, I wanted to try to get my pumpkins planted. So I came over to our compost bin. Hello, oatmeal. Hey girl. There's Brownie. Anyway, getting ready to build my mounds. Got a good wheelbarrow full here. Some future composting that'll go in. But I have it set up. I did get some mushroom compost in bags just to give the seeds a really good start when I get them in. See how it goes. Alright, so there's one layer of the homemade compost down. I'll do the same thing to these two pieces of cardboard, and then I'll put the mushroom compost on top. It is so windy out here. I was trying to find a place to put the phone so we could do a time lapse, but that's not going to happen. Alright, we got our pumpkins in. We did one mound with Big Macs. We did two pie pumpkin areas. One over there, and two for Halloween, and a white Casper. So we'll see if we get any of the white ones. So I planted my pumpkins, I think it was just last weekend, and they're already up and sprouted. But I love this guy right here, one of my wildflower seeds, and I forget which one this is, but it was a mix that I planted along here, along my carrots there in the back. But this guy's just so pretty. I wanted to share that with you. Just doing some watering, and hopefully I can get some wood chips delivered this weekend, and we'll get them, or pick up some wood chips actually, and we'll get the pumpkin patch area a little bit better for the growing, and maybe this year we'll have even more pumpkins. We did notice that in the goat pen that you can hear behind me, those volunteer pumpkins that we had last year, they're coming back up. So we'll see how many pumpkins grow out there. So our first time growing edamame. We'll see how it goes, but not looking too bad yet. I think every seed that I put in there did come up, so that was pretty cool. And this cherry tree is hanging in there, this Rainier cherry. We think our Montessori cherry may have died. We need to plant the next cherry tree in a more shaded spot. But we'll see if it comes back next year. We did take some clippings off when it was alive, so we can hopefully get another one to root and get it in a pot. All the bees are busy working. A friend of ours brought us a flat of strawberries, so we decided to try them here. We'll see how they do next year. This should be nice because as they start to fruit, they can hang over, make it a lot easier to pick. Not quite so dirty. A little basil, I need to trim that. But lots of strawberries. The lime bush is still doing good, it's getting taller. Pineapple plant made it through the winter okay. One lone peanut plant here. This was our test. But the ones out in the garden look amazing. I'll take you out there next. So it's almost time to make some jelly. Hey chicks! The chickens are enjoying all of the watermelon rinds that we throw in there from our watermelon harvest. But yeah, we got our grapes coming on. Lots of bunches. The chickens get the ones that fall into the chicken pen. So the red grapes do a lot better here than our green grapes have. I think the green grapes just are such more of an attractant for those Japanese beetles, and they just get eaten. So once these guys all turn, we'll get them harvested and made into some jelly. And then those that we don't put in jelly, we'll make into some raisins. Those were really good last year. And our corn, we got a lot out of our corn. getting ready to bush hog it down, but the corn did amazing. Our peppers have come back after being eaten by the deer. So, oh my goodness, look at all those banana peppers. Wow. So all these plants were pretty much eaten down. And we've got a few jalapenos. And then this guy right here, we tried one of these peppers the other night. Let's see, can you see that? It is the hottest dang pepper. So we're gonna remember that those were not banana peppers, those were definitely a hot pepper. But we do have some jalapenos, and normally our jalapenos do a lot better. We like give away bunches and bunches of them, but since they got eaten by the deer, we're just happy to get a few off of this guy. Where's he at? There's a little one, and that one's a little bit bigger right there. All right. And our cucumbers, we were getting like 30 a day at some point, but it's starting to slow down. But we can always replant these because we do still have quite a long growing season. But these are a little white cucumber. They're super good to eat as a snack. And we trellised them this year, and they did well on the trellis, so we'll just have to get these replanted. Our squash are still exploding. There's some fruit right in there. And a lot over here. Those are going to be ready. Ooh, that one might be ready. I'll get that one tonight. And there's another one in there that's ready. And then we have one squash plant that we'll have to pick up. We'll pull up that guy. And then the zucchini are still looking good. And we're still getting zucchini off of them. But I did plant some black beans. There's one of my black bean plants. So we'll see how they do. I did have a couple that died. But excited to get some black beans. And then the garbanzo beans are growing well. They're just hard to see on camera because they're so little right now. But tomatoes, they're starting. I've already have a basket full in the house, so maybe I'll make some sauce this weekend and wait for the rest of them to turn. But I did learn that once they start blushing, you can go ahead and pick them and they'll finish up like in a window or on the porch getting red, and it shouldn't affect the flavor too much. But y'all, our watermelon, we harvested one. It tasted so good. So we have these thumb melons, and then we have a yellow watermelon, and we have honeydew. We realized in this field of melons, even though we thought we planted some cantaloupe, we did not get any cantaloupe. But I did see a hummingbird drinking out of one of these zinnias, which was really fun. The peanuts. So we have 2 rows of peanuts. The melons have kind of grown over the peanuts. But we're excited. They have like a little yellow flower. I know it's probably hard to see in there, but those are our peanuts. They also got eaten back by the deer, but they have made a resurgence. And then back over to my little boxes over here. Since we don't have any cantaloupe in the garden, at least we did plant some Minnesota midgets. These guys are like a tiny cantaloupe. So, just to give you a reference, here's my hand. This guy is almost ready, and there's 3 more in there underneath all the leaves. But that'll be fun to eat. I hope you get to enjoy some fresh watermelon this summer. So signing off from Fort Lindler, just doing our part on our little farm.